Alrighty. As long as this Scotch tape holds up, we should be in business here. Now, y'all asked about my beans. Since you don't have an Instant Pot, I'm going to make this batch old school style for y'all. And you can see my approximated measurements. We're going to start with 1 cap of liquid smoke. I use mesquite and the regular, which I believe is hickory, interchangeably. I like them both. And that's a tip. And I got from my homie and roomie, Ryan. He says that's how restaurants will approximate smoked ham flavor in vegetarian beans. And it ain't a bad thing. So, that much paprika. What I try to do is kind of eyeball one of these teaspoons, which I know is not a measuring teaspoon, but I'll try to eyeball one of those, and I'll often go heavy on the advice of my friend Valkyrie, especially with paprika. It really is a delicious, savory addition. And is this open? Yes, it is. MSG. You can find it at the food line or Walmart or whatever as plain old accent. But this stuff, I'm telling you, it's God's gift to food. Oh, hang on, I forgot something. Alright. Am I going to have enough? I don't think I will. You know what? I'm going to pause this. I will be right back. And we're back. My apologies. I had to refill my Worcestershire sauce. Now, I used to think that Worcestershire sauce was Worcestershire sauce. But I'm telling you, this stuff is worth the extra money. I'm told there are other premium brands that are as good or better. I have not encountered them. I can't remember them right off the top of my head. But day in, day out, like, we keep a gallon jug of that stuff here. We go through a lot. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And these are the coffee spoons we have here. And this is the teaspoons. And I use 8 of those. I like a lot of Worcestershire sauce. As you can tell, all these amounts are pretty roughly approximated. So, adjust them to taste, of course. And here we have, I use vegetable, better than bouillon. This is easy to overdo it, actually. It adds a lot, but it's easy to overdo it. I try to do about half of one of these. Throw that in. Get it all off the spoon. Now, bay leaves. Normally, I'll use 4 of them, but Ryan found these giant motherfuckers somewhere, so I'm going to use like 1. Like a lot of bay. Now, for the salt, sometimes I'll use regular salt. Sometimes I'll use some of Ryan's fancy salts. This is Ryan's Crocodile Dust which is salt and daddle pepper, probably some other shit. Salt, spices, daddle peppers, turmeric, orange peel, lemon peel, citric acid. Hell yeah. So, another one of my approximated and probably heavy teaspoons of salt, from plain to fancy. What else here? Oh yeah, I got paprika already. Oh hell yeah. Excellent. Alright, I have to open. Oh, nope, it's already open. Never mind. Let's clean that up. I made a little bit of a mess. Garlic, like the paprika. My friend Valkyrie, the daughter of the guy who directed Jeepers Creepers. She says of garlic and paprika, more is typically better. So I do 2 of my pretty big eyeball approximated teaspoons. And what else? Last thing. Oh, not last thing. I'll save that for last thing. I'm about to forget this. Sometimes I use white pepper. Sometimes I use black pepper. They both have their charms. I'm doing black pepper today. Again, one of my eyeballed, probably heavy teaspoons. And last but definitely not least, ye old minced onion. I have used this. We kind of have this for when we might be out of onion flakes. But as you can see, we do have onion flakes. 2 of those. And that is actually it for ingredients. Stir all these in because we're almost to the end of the video. I'm not going to subject you to watching it boil. At this point, I just turn it on high. Matter of fact, I can do that. There. I turn it on high and bring it to a boil. And then I'll turn it down and let it simmer for an hour and a half. And what I'll typically do is set a timer for 30 minutes and check it to make sure the water level's good. Add water if it needs it. If it don't, 30 more minutes. Check the water level. Add it if it needs it. If it don't, 30 more minutes. And then it's typically done. Of course, you can alter that to your taste. If you like your beans a little firmer or a little more done. Now, I have not put this in my beans yet. I actually use this in the rice, and I may show you a rice video later. But this stuff right here, mushroom bouillon powder. Matter of fact, I need to buy one right now. They sell these 7.1 ounce things for like 16 bucks. But for 40 bucks, shipping and all, we get 2 pounds sent here. And we go through a lot of this stuff. It's got this little scoop in it. And oh my God, it is just like just a pop of straight mushroom flavor, which I love. And I typically use that in my rice. May or may not do a rice video, but this is another secret weapon you need in your arsenal. So anyway, that's how I make my beans. As you can see, I was using pre-soaked black beans. Remember, if you're using kidney, to hard boil them for 10 minutes before you leave them to soak. Also, I cook them in the soak water. The water that you saw at the start of the video, that's the water they soaked in. Some people drain it off. I think that helps eliminate some of the gassiness. I'm 12 years old, so the gassiness is a bonus as far as I'm concerned, and I think it makes the beans a little bit more savory and flavorful. You know? So, anyway, there you go. Happy beans and ricing.